Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
Torres! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Bellingham. Mbappe.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Van de Ven. Llorente. And the pass is intercepted. Szoboszlai.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Salah.
Well read, nice interception. Dink through. Oh, that's well spotted. Hakimi. Saliba calmly anticipates. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's one-on-one, surely! There's the hit! And it's a goal!
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
After 24 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the...
Can he put it away? He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Arsenal grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Szoboszlai. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Now it's Batistuta. Almost half an hour in now.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Batistu
In with a header!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cafu gets good distance on it. Hakimi. That's a little off target. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Llorente. And here's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Szoboszlai. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good ball, shots on here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. Saliba makes the interception. Looking for the run. Szoboszlai. Haaland. Played back in. Mbappe. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
There will be one.
Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Costa Curta, deal. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, nicely intercepted. He can run onto that. Just the keeper to beat! Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Szoboszlai. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Beckham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Llorente! Magnificent! A finish of true class! And surely that settles it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of